boys and girls, welcome back for part 2 of this awesome OU match. I'm sorry I've had a lot of part 2s or two-parters lately. I'm sure you're getting sick of it, but they're all really good, so I'm sure you'll forgive me. Anyway, we left off. I'm winning 6-5 at the moment. That 5 is because her Metagross exploded, so I didn't really kill it. It kind of killed itself. But right now Minerva's not doing too well on hit points. There's Poison and Leech Seed on her, so I'm desperately trying to just soft boil and get some recovery. I'm really afraid personally that Sizer is going to come in. Since last time Sizer came in, I was able to get 2 charms on it, and unfortunately its Pursuit critical hitted me, therefore negating one of them, and that's why I'm at so low HP in the first place, and I need to soft boil. So eventually she switches out, which she either didn't think to go to Sizer for the kill, maybe it doesn't have superpower, maybe not, I don't know. I'm just assuming it does. But maybe she also values that a Wish and Leech Seed, while she can get it, is going to be more valuable to her in the long run. So she's going more for the hit points, which, you know, I did that earlier in the game with Swampert. But because of that, it looks like it's just going to be an HP war. She has Wish, and I can't do healing for other pokes myself. I desperately need to have my guys heal themselves. Noir would love to come in and Pain Split, but because of Stealth Rock, he's at critical HP. I can't afford to bring him in. So I bring in Starmie for the Rapid Spin first. She reveals now she's got HP Electric, which does about 120 points. So I know that I'm at around 300. I can recover for about 150, and I'll have leftovers. So it'll be nitpicky, but I can gain some hit points if I want to stay in and recover while waiting for her to do something else. Is really all it comes down to. So I'm just going to recover, take another HP Electric. Goes down to 120, goes up to about 140 something. So I didn't gain too many hit points there, but you know that's about what I expected. So. But at least I know that because Starmie is faster, I can always bring it in later to recover on Vaporeon until that thing's dead. And I get the brilliant idea that I didn't think of earlier that I can put Toxic on that thing. As long as it doesn't protect the one turn I try. Thankfully it didn't. Thankfully Toxic didn't miss like it does so often for me. And now Vaporeon is Toxic. It is on a clock. That is really good for me. So Swampert's about half dead. No way to heal itself. So I'm going to spare it for now, and I need to find ways to kill these guys. That's all there is to it. So I'm going to go to Dragonite and try and get some Dragon Dances up. If I get one dance, I have no speed EV, so I'll still probably be slower than both Salamence and Heatran. So it depends on if she switches now or not. So I'm afraid to do Dragon Dance because I don't want to have her switch and then have me just waste it. But if she doesn't switch and I get that off, I guaranteedly get the second Dragon Dance off, and then she is in a world of misery. So she's just contemplating what she wants to do. I know she doesn't have Ice Beam because she's revealed all 4 moves. And she doesn't switch. I get my Dragon Dance off. So even if she switches now, bam, 2 dances up. This is a really bulky Siobhan, as you can tell. His defenses are better than Swampert's. HP is a little bit less, but he's got Roost. So his attack and speed are better, of course, and now I've just added +2 to each of them. Heatran comes in, which I get my second dance off. It makes me think, she's either... Well, plus passing the Wish helps, but if she's Scarfed with Timid and max speed, I'm just barely going to be slower, but at the same time, if she's got that much invested into speed, her special attack, even with Dragon Pulse, is not going to be that strong. And I'm really bulky, so I should be able to take it just fine. And if her special attack is strong enough to kill me, she won't have enough invested in speed, because she'll have either Timid or Scarf as opposed to Specs or Modest or whatever. So I'll be faster, and I'll be able to kill it with an Earthquake. So that's what I'm going to go for after thinking about it for a lot. You know, what if she switches to Salamence on my EQ, blah, 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 stuff like that. That's what I was afraid of. But I figured I'm just going to go for it. Turns out she is max speed, Timid, Scarf, and I am a little bit slower, but Heatran does about 50%, which I calc later, and that's just about minimum damage it could have done, and it's exactly half of what my Siobhan had. So no problem there. I'm able to take it, finish off that Heatran, and that's my only outspeeding worry. She does still have a Salamence remaining, and she does have a Bullet Punch Sizer, a Choice Banded Sizer, I mean, with Bullet Punch, but Salamence comes in, puts the Intimidate, so it drops me down to +1 attack, and this is really iffy. I do a little quick calc on Marilyn's damage calculator and see that because of Stealth Rock, even if I gave it some extra defense and HP EVs that it probably doesn't have, I'm still going to kill it at +1 with Dragon Claw. So A Draco Meteor wouldn't be nice if I don't kill, but I know it's not going to be faster than me for sure. So I'm just thinking, do I want to switch out to Blissey and try and deal with all that, or do I want to just stay in and go for the sweep? That was the plan. I got to get damage on these guys somehow. I got to hope I kill it. If I do kill it, it's game over. As expected, Dragonclaw with +1 due to Stealth Rock does KO it, and her only hope now is a critical hit with Bullet Punch. So I'm just a smidgen less bulky than Swampert is, but you know, whatever you expect him to take from that, just expect that my Siobhan to take it. So here comes the turn. Let's see what she does. Obviously, she's going to go for the Bullet Punch, and no critical hit. Siobhan takes it like a beast, easily responds back with an Earthquake at neutral damage, and finishes off the low HP Sizer. So I believe that just leaves Vaporeon and Venusaur. Both of them are pretty much going to go away in one shot. So this turn I roosted because I figured she would wish. I don't know. I wasn't paying attention at that point, and I just roosted just in case. I don't know why. If she gets a crit or if she protected or something like that, I didn't know. I wasn't paying attention, and because I wasn't paying attention, I figured I'm at still a good amount of hit points, so maybe she did use Wish, which means she'll protect this turn. So I went for a Dragon Dance. I mean, it really doesn't matter what my move selection is at this point, but that was just my thought process of why I'm not trying to obliterate it with +6/+6 or anything. That's unnecessary. So realizing now Toxic is going to do some mad damage anyway by this point, but now expecting the Protect to go off. I don't know why. That's just the way my brain thought. But Wish goes through. But now since Wish has gone through, she's not protecting obviously, so she's just going to let her pokes take the hit until it's over. So I'm just going to go for a Dragonclaw, excuse me, a Dragonclaw on Vaporeon, and then I'm going to go for the Earthquake on Venusaur, especially since it's super effective, and now I'm like +3/+4, I think. That's going to do it for the game, guys. So I had a ton of fun with this. It was really cool seeing such a opposite type of metagame here with my old school stuff and her modern day stuff. So it was really cool. It was a ton of fun. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I sure as hell did. Thanks for watching, guys. Peace.
Are you talking about?